Hey everybody, it's Chandler Quintin here, and this is my first video that I am posting in what I hope to be a series of videos. I am an active options trader. A lot of you guys know me from Twitter, being a huge Apple fanboy. I talk with probably dozens and dozens of you guys every day through tweets, direct messaging, all that stuff, and I felt inspired to start making videos about my trading strategy because although it's a hobby of mine, I guess, I am fairly decent at it, making some good money, and I feel like my strategies and my thoughts would spark up some collaborative conversations. So my first video is I'm going to show you my trading screens that I use. Um, I use Etrade Power Pro, like most of you do. However, I trade on TradeKing. I think that TradeKing is a great platform with very low commissions, and I think that Etrade Power Pro is almost an unbeatable and super usable charting tool that is just one of the best. It's undeniable. It's just so easy to use. Um, so into the screens, I have 4 screens set up, and down here, as you guys know, there's 4 screens that you can set up on Etrade. My first screen is my overview screen. My second screen is 2 dual charts. The third screen is the options. And the fourth screen is, again, 2 dual charts, but they're set up horizontally, and I'll go into that in a little bit. My main screen is very basic. I'm sure a lot of your main screens are. It's a standard stock chart. You have an options chain here on the left, then options chain chart on the right, and level 2 quote. A lot of people ask me why I use charts for options, and I think it's a no-brainer. When you're trading, if you're trading options, you need to look at the charts for options. It's no different than if you're buying a stock. I mean, they follow the same principles of technical analysis, and it's always good to look at the chart for options. It's a no-brainer. On screen 2, I have 2 side-by-side charts. I have a 60-minute and a 15-minute different time frames just to keep an eye on the larger trends that are going on. Screen 3, I have options chain and a bigger chart on a smaller time frame that I use. And the fourth screen, I have 2 charts that are stacked, simple candlestick chart with RSI on the top, and on the bottom it's the same chart except the candlestick is squished, and I have RSI on the bottom as well. Now I have 2 different RSIs here. I have RSI 2 and RSI 14. RSI 2 is on the top, RSI 14 is on the bottom, and I'll get into that in another video. So basically, this is my trade setup, and it's very straightforward. I rarely change it. When I do, it's minuscule things like changing time frames or things like that. But this is what I've been using for probably the past 6 months now. So hopefully you guys like my trade screen. I'm sure that you guys have other ideas, but the goal is to have a productive conversation about it. So here it is. It's my Etrade Power Pro screen that I use every day to trade options.